Shut the truck off so it don't vibrate. I'm in Patterson, California. I tried to do this video a couple times. Y'all see the truck kind of rocking? That is wind. I stopped last night in Willow. I had dinner at Willow Cafe. But this morning, I can't remember. I only got so far because I only had so many hours. So I stopped there, and I decided to do I-5 because I was going to do. They had me ride at 395, and 395, you ever driven it? I don't like 395. In the summer, it's a pretty drive. In the winter, it can be a chaining up drive. So Shannon rerouted herself. Well, Bill had told me 99, which I probably should have did 99. I probably would have gotten a little bit further 99, but 99 also got hit by winds today. So I was coming up I-5, and all of a sudden I'm like, damn, it feels like winds. I was going good. I had a nice little 58 miles an hour groove on because in California it's 55. I was going between 55 and 60. Okay. I'm following the rabbits in front of me, the other trucks. I stop at a rest. Oh, well, I haven't stopped at a restaurant yet. I head out, and I'll get to some drama here at the company. I head out, and once I head out, I'll go. Probably go back here and lay down and just make it an 8-2 split because they said the wind will dry down a little bit more tonight. So I'm probably gonna let this die down and get some sleep. Um, I go ahead and I head to the shipper. I mean to the start heading this way to the customer. And all of a sudden I start feeling like I'm in wind. I'm like, damn, it feels like a heavy wind. I could feel it, and then I could hear it. Turn the radio down. I'm like, I can hear this. So immediately when I feel that, it's weather band time. California, like Nebraska, they shave their roads or trim their roads or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Cut their roads. So it's hard to see the weeds, but it ain't hard to see the trees. And all of a sudden, I see the trees in a bend like a U. So I realized, and so then when I put the weatherman on, it says, oh, you got, I think it's up to 20-mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to, it was 45 miles an hour when I first listened. No big deal. I got 33,000 in the box. I just slow it down, and depending on how slow I have to go. So I slowed it down between 45 and 50. Was doing fine. Stop. All of a sudden, the pushing got even worse. So I pulled into a rest area, went to the bathroom, and I see all these trucks pulled in. So at this point, I'm sitting with all the other trucks, right? And then I see the trucks pull out again. So I go to the restroom, come back, and I pull out with a group of trucks. I don't know. God bless them. Y'all must be 100 pounds more than I am, or 55,000. I don't know what it is, but y'all must be way the hell heavier than me. Cause these guys are hammering past me, and maybe y'all just got more balls than I do. I don't know. And it might be the fact that this trailer is ghetto as hell and it ain't maintained. It's old as hell. We'll get to that in a minute, cause I had to have repairs on it before I left. Well, the tires anyway. We'll get to that in a minute. So I go over these little, I call them little mountains because they're not big, little mountainous areas, and the trailer's getting put. I'm like, whew. I'm like, whoa, little doggy, you pushing the baby. And I had that the whole mountain ride, and I don't know how people was hauling ass past me, and I was kind of happy they get next to me because they blocked the wind. But then when they move over, I see them slide all the way. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with y'all? Got some major balls. But then the sign to me was when I looked at the sign, and it's on a pole, and the sign was metal, and the sign is doing this. It's time to get off the damn road. Weatherman says, oh, the weather has moved from 40-mile-an-hour gusts to 55-mile-an-hour gusts. Now, I told y'all I done did up to 50-mile-an-hour gusts. I usually don't go beyond that. No, I don't. I don't give a damn how heavy that is. So all I know is I'm like this with the wheel. Hold on, right? I saw the sign bending, and I was like, oh, Lord, on the GPS I did voice command. Say a command. Okay, that's what she does. Exit. And then I had her look up a truck stop, the next closest, which was 11 minutes from where I was. Well, as I'm coming out of this little mountainous area down here in Patterson, I notice I see trucks. And I see what looks like a Flying J. Brand new. Brand spanking new. Over here in Patterson. I see trucks. I see exit. I see the sign doing this. And I get the hell off freeway. Yeah, I do. So I pull in here. Park the truck. But no, I pull in, go inside, go to the bathroom. Hadn't had lunch, go get Wendy's, and trying to decide whether I was going to try to creep along. Because honestly, I was getting pushed really good. So I was going between 35 and 45 with hazards on. Even though I'm 33,000 in the box, what I could use is to be a full 80. Then we could have maybe done this in a newer trailer with some stability. While I'm in here, go to the bathroom, go to Wendy's, grab a chili. Okay, chili. And they had some Aunt Hattie's pretzels, so I got the little pretzel packet thing, whatever. Come back to the truck. I just ate my fruit bowl that I had from earlier from yesterday. Come back to the truck. I'm up at the fuel island up there. Well, before I get back to the truck, I'm talking to the guy at Wendy's. He said, we haven't seen your company in a while. Because they had given us a new sweatshirt that has the name of the company on it. I said, well, the winds are kicking. He said, yeah. He said, there's a really bad rollover accident in Stockton on I-5. He said, but that's southbound. It shouldn't affect you. Why are people stupid? Shit. If it blew the truck over going southbound, and I'm going northbound on the same damn interstate, he can blow me over too. I said, well, I want to thank you for that information because I'm about to park. Decision made. We parked this puppy. Yes, we did. Now, if you can see the palm trees, they're still in the form of an U-ish L. And the light poles are still shaking at the top. That's how hard the wind's been blowing. Uh-huh. The dude over here in his truck over here, he's been sitting up, and I think I heard him listening to Weather Band. Because I think most of us really kind of want to leave. There are more trucks in here, and I guess some of them just said, the hell with it, we're going to try. The KKW, this dude right here from White Mountain Trucking, whoever this blue truck is over here, I don't know if anybody's in this truck next to me. I think they might be gone. We've been just kind of waiting. There's a couple of my company trucks down here. And then when I was coming, I noticed that there was one of my company trucks sitting on the off-ramp, on the on-ramp. So I don't know if he got an on-ramp, felt that wind and said, F it, and pulled over. Cause it's bad. Not shaking as bad as what I was. So I'm trying to decide. Problem is I'm down to 3 hours. And if I just take a nap and get up, I'll have a split, which is what I think I'm going to do. And then I can drive the rest of my time, put myself closer, and then I can go ahead and get into the, because that gives me about 8 hours. Because I stopped with 8+ hours on my clock. But that gives me 8 hours to get to the 8 hours of driving, because they said it's supposed to die down here tonight. So I would have to drive in the evening, which I don't really mind as long as this wind is dead. I can't stand high winds. And the way I've been fighting it, and you can tell they're dying because it's not rocking me as much, but I think I'm gonna take me a nap and do that. Anyway, low drama. Let's see here. JC Elect, I'm still gonna do the video to you because I got some questions for you about some other stuff. So we'll talk. Shoot me an email again, so I have your email address, so I can send a link to the email. You should have it, my email from last time. Yeah. I got some questions about the other stuff, but I'm gonna tell you a lot about that call you made, okay? Because you brought a lot of insight. I'm just saying. So drama with this load. So I get out of San Diego off my reset. I'm empty. I told my driver manager, hey, make sure they give me some time on this next load because I got to go get this trailer washed out. I'm sitting on the border of San Diego and Mexico. At this point, they have a little truck stop that's right there on the border. I mean, literally, if you go down this road, you at the border. Okay. So I go to that truck stop because they had a wash, and it was not gonna be that much, $30. I'm gonna get the trailer washed out, right? I don't know what the hell he was doing. It's taking forever. So I didn't look up to see if there was a truck stop near where I was gonna pick the load, and there was. Three Sisters. Hole in the wall truck stop. Great Middle Eastern Greek food. I'm just saying. So I go to get truck washed out, head over to the customer. Okay. First, I had a hard time finding the customer because it's in the neighborhood and it's not a big Walmart DC. That's number one. Number two, when I go over to this damn customer, I can't get my trailer out because the trailers are so tight because it's Southern Cal yard and like this. So I said, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. I said, can you get the yard dog to pull that out for me? Oh, let me call. Yard dog done went home for the day. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So now I gotta wait overnight, but they gotta pay me detention because I gotta wait all the way overnight until 5 something in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, yard dog's there. I get up because I slept on the yard. Get dressed, head to go get this load. He pulls it out. Hooked to it about 5:30ish. Send a message saying, hey, I'm gonna go over and see you because she asked me to come see her. Well, since I'm stuck a whole day, I might as well go see her. Plus, something about the tires didn't look right. Good thing I did that. So I go get the load scaled, get it fueled, everything. The load on. Okay, so I was in Fontana, fueled in Ontario at the Petro. Our terminal was in Europe, which is Miraloma, which is right there. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, all within 15 minutes, but it takes longer because you got to go through all the drama. So by the time I hook to the trailer, pre-trip the trailer, that's probably about 30 minutes to an hour plus in the loaded call. When we do a loaded call in the morning, so I want y'all to follow me for reefer. When you do your loaded call, you also put your temperatures. But then I also have to do a separate temperature macro to reconfirm the temperature, the order number, and the trailer I'm carrying. Okay? I did both of those. And I used a code called 99. What 99 means is that the reefer is a dry load. It's off. It ain't turned on. I did all this between 5:30 and 6 in the morning. Okay? I go fuel. I go scale. I do all that. That's an hour. Get breakfast. It's about an hour or so. Then I head to the terminal. By the time I reach my terminal, it's about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay? When I go in, I have to go to the trailer shop. Well, they done change the configuration of the Europa yard on how you get in and out of the trailer shop. Plus, they got a whole bunch of shit in front of it. So I had to do some shenanigans to back this trailer up because they blocked off my turnaround section, and you had to back it up to turn it around. Crazy as hell. And then they put all these trailers in front, and I really think they do that because they really don't want to do the work. Because it's hellish to try to get the trailer in front of the damn trailer shop, which shouldn't be. No, it shouldn't. So I said, look, y'all need to come here and check these tires. Something's wrong. Because the whole time I could hear the tires go all the way to the terminal, all the way on the freeway. And it's only, like I said, if it had I been out in the boonies, I would have probably gone ahead and called breakdown. Okay. But because I was close enough, I could drive slow enough. I was right up from the exit, took it in. He said, oh, they don't break at 9 o'clock in the morning, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Why all the tired people don't break? I don't know. Why they can't take breaks independently? I don't know. So once all the tired people came back, one of them came out. He said, went back there. Nice little Spanish dude. He was cool. He went back. He said, yep, you got two bad tires. Both of the rear tires, right and left, are bad. These super singles. That did not happen overnight. You took that damn trailer up to that customer. You knew them damn tires were bad. And if you didn't know, then you need to be retrained. Because a bad tire on a car, a bad tire on a trailer, a bad tire on a truck, a bad tire on anything sounds the same damn way if it's doing what I was. That tells you how bad it was. You could hear it and feel it when I was driving the damn truck. We're talking about a semi, and it's on the trailer. That's tell you how bad them tires were. Okay? So, I was supposed to go meet my driver manager, and I could see she was in a meeting with her fleet manager. So they said she's me. So I went back out to the truck. Got up in there because I had dropped the trailer for them to work on and had to wait for it. Got up in the truck. I'm doing all my stuff. And I'm sitting there eating breakfast, chilling. I sent her a message and said, hey, when you get back to your desk, let me know. And I'll come inside because I'm here. And the trailer's in the shop right now. So I walk in. She was talking to somebody. So I ended up talking to my other one that I had reported to before, Jody, the one that had taken me off of my Becca's fleet and put me on Jody's and then back to Becca. And so I went and talked to her, asked her Christmas, yada, yada, yada. Told her what was going on. Because both of them helped me. They're on the same fleet manager. Oh, it gets good. It gets real good. All right. Back to the story. So it's kind of chilly, but I don't want to turn the truck on because if I turn the truck on, it's going to do the idle thing. So, we put the codes in there to tell them that the reefer's off. Well, here we go with the alert bull crap again. So remember, I picked the load up at 5:30 in the morning. I sent the load of calls between 5:30 and 6 in the morning. By the time they got done with the tires, me getting the t-shirt, doing all that, it's noonish at the terminal. So 6 a.m. Well, excuse me, 5:30 a.m. to now noon. Okay. I done sent all this information. They got me loaded, got the tires done. I roll out around noonish. It leaves me with just around 7 hours and change on the clock. All of a sudden, they said, I tell them, hey, I'm not going to get in there until, which I told my driver manager, I'm not going to get in there today. She's like, oh, it's just a drop. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. I said, because ain't no way in heck I'm getting in there on Saturday morning at 6 a.m. It ain't happening because we had to wait a whole day to get the trailer. We now have to wait a half a day to get the tires done because we in line with other trailers and they got to pull it in. And I don't know what time I'm going to leave here. So finally when I left, and I told her I left, I said also, I'm not going 395 because I'm going to avoid weather because y'all going to have some bad weather on 395. Me and Trucker Bill talked. Bill said, you going to have to chain up. I said, oh, Shannon don't chain. No, I don't. I said, secondly, I hate Highway 395. I hate, not especially in winter. It's pretty dry in the summer. In the winter, it's a possibility of chaining. And I hate 395 because it goes down to one lane. The road used to be raggedy. And my GPS was telling me, hey, there's portions of the road that's closed for 395. And that's what they want to route me because they don't know because they're using ghetto GPS. All they're looking at is fuel economy. Okay? The route they were taking me was adding 2 hours onto the trip for them to save fuel. Mm-hmm. I-5 and Highway 99 decreased it by 2 hours. I don't even understand that. Anyway, I'm dealing with wind, but I'd rather deal with wind than freaking snow and ice. I'm just saying. So, lo and behold, what ended up happening, and I'm going to give me at least 3 or 4 hours worth of sleep, and then I'm head out. Lo and behold, what ends up happening, I drive up until about 7 o'clock. And I tell these people, this loading on me, oh no, you can get it there at 2300 tomorrow night. There's no way in hell I'm getting it on Saturday at 2300. I only got 7 hours worth of clock. I only can get so far. Plus, I'm leaving out of Southern California. I got to deal with y'all traffic. Anyway, in hell. Sure enough, I was right. I got to Buttonwillow. I had like maybe just around 2 hours on the clock, but there wasn't a lot of other stuff. On 5, there's not a lot of stopping places. So this is what I got. This is what's going to happen. Lo and behold, what I told them was the truth. This ain't going to happen. Sorry, y'all. I'm telling your ass this ain't gonna happen. You ain't listening. You hard-headed, okay? But it's okay. I ain't gonna argue with you. Okay, look, my time is coming to an end very soon. So I finally get to Buttonwillow and stop at a TA. Go to a little cafe, have my dinner, go across, go have a shower. Now, when I go to put myself in off duty, and I get ready to send out my stuff telling what I'm doing, like you have to do your post call, whatever. And I usually send it in the morning, but I think I did that night. All of a sudden, alert, temperature alert. How the hell is there a temperature alert on a trailer that ain't on? Okay. So then they say, oh, well, we're showing that it should be on. Really? Utah. Mr. Mark. Can't stand him. God forgive me. I don't even know who he is. I could be wrong, and it could just really be their system, but I don't think it is. I think somebody effing at this system in conjunction with this truck when I have loads, and they do it at certain times of night or on the weekend when they think they can get away with it. That's what they think. Shannon takes pictures. Everything. Yes, I do. So I said, "How are you getting?" I said, "Why are you giving me alert?" Well, we're getting an alert. I said, "Really?" Well, yeah, we're showing that this reaper should be on. Really? On what? Well, we're showing it should have a temperature. Really? Well, let me explain. I'm looking at paperwork. There's no temperature. When I picked the reefer up, it was off. There's no temperature. Can you send me a picture of the bill of lading? Sure. Here's some work for you. I picked this reefer up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I sent a loaded call between 5:30 and 6 in the morning. Y'all follow the bouncing ball. I sent paperwork over. He's like, well, there's no temperature on this. Right, because it's a dry load. Well, we're showing there's a temperature. Sounds like you need to contact the customer. I'm going to bed. I went and ate, took a shower, and didn't respond any further. Nobody. This morning when I get up, there ain't no alerts all night. Then I get 2 temperature alerts this morning. Figuring it's something Utah probably did. And the person came back a little snarky. Yes, it did. I come to find out it was Abby. I like Abby. Abby cool. Okay, she helped me find a Walmart. I said, but see, I don't care. Even though I like Abby, you got to, because they think they talking to dumb truckers. So you got to be on your game because they think that's the problem with the whole network, the whole, the whole trucking industry is that because you drive a truck, they think all these truckers are stupid. Not everybody's stupid, and everybody got different backgrounds. There's people out here with degrees, military, very intelligent people. And not everybody grew up on a farm with one tooth in their mouth. So when you talk to people, you need to show all people respect, regardless of whether they got the one tooth in their mouth, and they're more simple. I'm just saying. So she comes off like, hey, I said, look, I sent y'all that this last night. And I said, and finally she didn't reply. I said, who is this? And I said, girl, you better be happy it's you. Because you about to have the dead man put the clown shoes on and find out who I really am. Because I was about to clown because Utah was pissing me off last night. I said, but we're going to go here. We're going to go here. I'm going to read it to y'all. I'm going to read it to y'all so y'all can hear. So that came back to me talking about the reefer was off and they showed a temp. Okay, so listen to what I asked. I said, girl, you better be happy as me because Utah was bugging me. Okay, so here's the deal for you and your roop. I said, last night, Mike in Utah was bugging me. Go back to the messages on the 14th. That's the day's load. So you see, it got delay on load. I spoke with, gave the name of the security guard, asked if dry load as reefer wasn't on. She looked at paperwork and said, yep, dry because there's no temp. Okay? I sent a photo of the bill of lading. No temp. I said, no instructions to turn reefer on. That's all I got for you. Secondly, if I did a loaded call at 6 a.m.-ish in the morning, I said, then I came in, talked to Becca and Jody, the 2 driver managers I've worked with, at the terminal while the trailer was in the shop for repairs. Didn't leave Jerupa until afternoon. Then help me understand what took till evening time to start questioning the temperature. I said, normally that should happen immediately, right? I said, and thanks for helping me out find that little Walmart DC on Thursday, if you remember. And she did. Her reply. Woo! She said, okay, got it all. We'll check what was sent and if we can update the temp. And yes, I remember, and you are most welcome, darling. Abby. Right. I'm not boo-boo. I went back through all the bills of lading. Just to double check and make sure I'm not a nut. Top bill, it doesn't tell you what you're carrying. But normally, whenever you do refrigerated, people, Whenever you do refrigerated, people, whenever you do refrigerated, people, I'm going through looking again just to make sure I ain't crazy. Anytime you do a refrigerated load, the shipper normally has you sign the temp they want the reefer maintained at. It's nothing, it's some generic shit. This ain't no high value load. No, it's not. And when I picked it up, it was turned off. All it says is food. It don't give no temperature, no nothing. I just looked at it again with y'all on here. So riddle me this, Batman. Why in the hell, all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, do I look up and you telling me you need an alert? That's crazy as hell. I'm just saying. JC Elect, I am going to be hitting you up because I got some questions about the other stuff you sent me. Because I'm leaning more and more that as soon as I can. As soon as I can, I want to be gone. So I'm leaning towards that. There were two, the other one I mentioned and the other thing you told me. Plus, I want to answer some questions on your video, but I can't do that. Okay. And I'll probably do a private video here. I don't know, either later tonight once I stop. Because I'm going to go lay down here for about 3 or 4 hours, get up. And the wind has died, but I don't want to roll right now because if I roll right now, it's going to mess me up. But I got 6 hours that'll come back on an 8-2 split. So I can roll for 8 hours. And then if I want, I can roll for an additional 2. But I think I'm just going to roll for the 8, go down for the 10. And that should give me my 6 hours back. And then I just roll for additional 10. I got to see how that's going to work.